So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 13 of our Watford Career Mode. And we're going to be kicking off this episode with a difficult game up against Aston Villa. As you can currently see, we're currently sitting in 11th place. Aston Villa are currently sitting in front of us, 2 points ahead of us. So if we actually beat them, we will leapfrog them into 10th, and depending on what Newcastle do, we could leapfrog ourselves into 9th, which is basically going to be our main aim, because we want to be finishing mid-table throughout the season. So the squad we are going to be putting out for this game is going to be pretty decent. As you see here, we have Layun at left back. I'm still contemplating whether to play him further up the pitch, because I know a few of you guys did actually say he can actually play a cam as well, so I maybe have to try him up there. But we've got Vidra, Troy Deeney, Mastor and Poulsen, and then behind them we've got Bazor and Tom Carroll, and Layun, Prodal, Bryce Galov and DeAndre Yedlin, and obviously on the bench we've got Connor Wickham, who is probably one of our best substitutes to come on off the bench. Good chance for Aston Villa here. They play the ball through and they find the back of the net. Carlos Gil finishes the ball into the back of the net as they play the ball round to Aurelio Gomez. A bit of a sweaty goal by the AI there, but then I suppose if that's what they've got to do to score the goals, then that's what they've got to do. It was some good build-up play. Lovely 1-2 from Christian Benteke to Carlos Gil. Unfortunately, our centre-back on the line couldn't do anything as we find ourselves 1-0 down already. Good chance for Layun. He finds Vidra. Can Vidra find the back of the net? Of course he can. Right into the back of the net. Thankfully for us, just 3 minutes after conceding the first goal of the game, we managed to get ourselves back on level terms. Lovely play from Layun down the wing, plays the ball to Vidra, and Vidra expertly finishes the ball into the back of the net and picks up his 5th goal of the league campaign so far. Fantastic ball here to Yedlin. Yedlin, who's cut inside, tries to find Vidra, but unfortunately in the middle of the box we couldn't pick out our man, and Aston Villa do get let off the hook as they clear the ball out of harm's way and out for a throw-in. We get given a penalty. The referee is pointed to the penalty spot. We take the short corner. Clark dives in, but I didn't think the referee was going to give a penalty for that, because I thought it was basically a 50-50 ball. It wasn't sure who was going to get there first, but actually here from the replay, it does actually see our defender, our striker, Vidra, does actually get there just before Clark, and obviously he takes him down. We get given the chance to get ourselves 2-1 up. We get the chance to get the goal, which would in fact pretty much secure us to 3 points. Vidra try and pick up a second of the game. He's going to try and go to the top left-hand corner. Can he beat Pyatov? Yes, he can, as he picks up his 2nd goal of the game. Fantastic chance for Aston Villa. They actually hit the crossbar. Gomez makes a save. It comes out, comes back out, and they find the back of the net. Christian Benteke has put the ball into the back of the net. We couldn't do anything to prevent that one. Aurelio Gomez made a fantastic save to deny their first chance as he tipped it onto the crossbar. We tried to get the ball cleared. We couldn't get it clear enough, and Christian Benteke gets the volley into the back of the net, and hopefully then we're not going to concede again. But actually we've got to try and do a lot better there. Poulsen had to win the header. Christian Benteke got the ball back, and what a fantastic volley as he picks up his 15th goal so far this season. Can we find Vidra in the middle of the box? He's on his hat-trick. If we can find him, he might win the header. It comes in, but unfortunately, they do actually get the winning header, and they do get the ball clear with Carlos Gil. And it looks like Aston Villa are on the defensive mode here, as he's probably going to be running for the corner, which is really frustrating unless we can prevent him from getting there. So that there, unfortunately, is the end of the game. We end up drawing the game 2-2 away from home. Vidra does actually, in fact, pick up a 9.2 rating, so a fantastic rating for him. Unfortunately, it just wasn't to be. We let a 2-1 goal lead slip. Unfortunately, a pretty, what you can call, bad mistake by us. But hopefully we can bounce back in our next game. But we are going to be seeing the one which is previous to this, which is going to be up against West Ham, because West Ham are currently sitting in 18th place. So we're going to sim that one and then play the next one, which I think is going to be against Manchester City. So we are going to sim this one. We are actually at home at Vicarage Road, so hopefully can we get a good result up against West Ham. In theory, West Ham do have the better squad than us on paper. They have Payet as well, their new cam, but can we come out on top? We end up losing the game 1-0. Saka, unfortunately, scores for them as we end up losing the game 1-0. So not the best of result for us, but we're hopefully going to try and bounce back with the game up against Manchester City. Can we get Liverpool, sorry. Can we get anything decent from this? Can we at least get a draw? We'll have to wait and see. So we have got a squad report for you guys here. As you can see here, a lot of the players are doing extremely well. As you see here, the sign that we brought in at the start of the season has grown 4 ratings, so he's doing extremely well. It's also good to see that Layun has grown to a 77 rated now, so he's now our best rated player. We have Bazor, who's an 82. Mastor's gone up by +3 as well. It's also good to see that Poulsen's gone up by +2. He's only been here for for about 4 or 5 games. Viger's gone up as well, Loftus-Cheek's gone up +4. It's so good to see how many players are really progressing well so far this season. Unfortunately, Odegaard has actually gone down 1 because he's been injured and he's out he's still got another 8 weeks left. He was out for 3 months, so he's out for a hell of a long time. And actually here, just loads and loads of greens, which is great to see. It's always good to see a squad that have got so many players progressing, and hopefully we can finish the season on a high. But we are going to have a very tough challenge here up against Liverpool, and I don't really think it's a realistic objective to beat them. Can we get a point from the game? If we defend well, we might stand a chance. Fantastic ball through here to Troy Deeney. Can he pick up a goal? He shoots from a tight angle, it gets deflected, goes up into the air, and Mignolet makes a fantastic, only joking, a very easy save. Fantastic ball through to Lallana. What a fantastic challenge by our centre-back. Lallana gets back, but thankfully Prodal gets there, and Bazor has given the ball away to Milner, Milner's going to play the ball through to Coutinho. Coutinho back to Milner. Milner runs through, back to Coutinho, and Coutinho, thankfully for us, puts the ball wide of the post. Back to Layun. Can Layun strike one? He hits it, and it just goes wide of the post. Just for the half-time interval, we nearly get a goal in front. Chance if Liverpool play the ball inside, they shoot and they find the back of the net. Adam Lallana gets into the box unmarked. He finds a fantastic shot with his left foot. Unfortunately, Gomez couldn't keep it out. Coutinho plays a good ball through to him and he gets beaten at his near post. Should a goalkeeper of his quality be beaten there? I'm not sure. Good ball through here. Poulsen, can he cut inside, which he's going to try and do, which he does. He's going to cut inside on his favourite right foot. He shoots, it gets blocked, comes out wide to Viger. Viger finds Bazor. Bazor to Mastor. Mastor's played it through his man. He shoots, but Mignolet makes a save. And we win the header at the near post. Troy Deeney has got there before Mignolet. Mignolet, wow, dearie me, he's not going to want to see that one again. Troy Deeney has a clear header in front of Mignolet. Mignolet tried to get out in front of him. He couldn't get there in time, and Troy Deeney, thankfully for us, gets ourselves back on level terms with a fantastic header as he gets there sandwiched between the goalkeeper and the defender. Have we got a good chance here with Poulsen? He's running down the wing. He cuts inside with a barrel of spin, and Skirtle gets the ball clear, and it looks like that might be the game. So, unfortunately, that's it for the game. We end up once again drawing the game 1-1 this time. Troy Deeney, our captain, does in fact pick up the goal for us as he headed in from close range from the corner kick. And we've had 2 draws so far, and unfortunately, neither were the 2 were that interesting. We drew 2-2, and then we drew 1-1 just there. And now we've got next game up against Manchester City, which obviously we're going to play. Can we come out on top on that one? We'll have to wait and see. But that's actually going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very much appreciated. And I really do hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of whatever that career mode might be. Thank you. Bye-bye.